So everyone seems to be going all gaga over this news that India's GDP has grown from $2 trillion to $3.75 trillion in the last 9 years. Everyone, news anchors, YouTubers are all like, kar dikhaya. And if you're wondering, kya exactly kar dikhaya? Well, that's actually a very good question. See, economics is a little bit like antibiotics. You need to know what you're getting inside your mouth. So, 3 things you need to know to understand what to make of this headline. First, this is nominal GDP. Now, what's nominal GDP? Suppose the number of biscuits in the economy went up by 5% from a year back. But within that 1 year, let's say the price of biscuits also went up by 5%, which means that nominal GDP growth has actually been 10%. 5% of real biscuit GDP growth and the remaining 5% of inflation. Now you might feel, oh my god, the economy is growing by 10%, but it is really growing by just 5%. 2. How do you know 2 trillion, 3.75 trillion, 9 years, is this good, bad or ugly? So the question economists ask is, how much does a country need to grow on an average every year to go from point A to point B in 9 years? Because look, every year a country generally grows by a certain amount. By default, you take a taxi, you order food, you go on a trip. All of this seamlessly adds to GDP. So, take India's real GDP in rupees, not nominal GDP that accounts for inflation. Takes real GDP in FY14 and then take the value in FY23 and calculate what is known as CAGR. And turns out that India had to grow by an average of around 5.6% every year to reach where we are currently, which isn't necessarily bad, but hey, we've had growth rates up to 8 to 9% before, so let's all calm down. And 3, if you're wondering why India is the 5th largest economy in the world, but you still feel poor, that's probably because you actually are. See, India has around 1.4 billion people. So once you account for the population, India's per capita income is at $2,600. That's at 140th rank globally. And compared to our $2,600, China's per capita income is around $13,700. Just look at how steep China's per capita income has grown in these last 10 years. That's the purple line versus what's it been for India, the green line. Look, I'm not saying that being the 5th largest economy in the world is not a great achievement. Of course it is. But curb your enthusiasm. For more such insights, subscribe to the Bond Economist.